bodynutrition.com, and what I'm going to demo right now is a pose called Viparita Karani, and which basically means legs, well, it doesn't mean legs at the wall, but we often call it legs at the wall because that's what you're doing. This is one of my favorite poses, and what it can do is it can really serve as, for me, how I use it the most is when I might feel like I need a nap, but maybe I don't have the time to take a half an hour to take a nap. In 10 minutes, I can feel completely renewed by doing this pose. It's also going to alleviate pressure if you're sitting or standing out of the legs, and just alleviate some of that puffiness, that pressure, that heaviness that you can feel in your legs from prolonged sitting or standing. Helps with headaches, and it also helps with boosting your energy. So if you're feeling low in energy, like I mentioned, like I need a nap. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to take a blanket, and I folded the blanket up just kind of, well, like so. And I lay the blanket down so that there's a smooth edge that's about 6 to 8 inches away from my wall. I'm against the fireplace, but I suggest doing it against the wall. And what you want is enough space for your tailbone to come off the edge of the blanket. So there might have to be some adjusting done. Once you get in there, don't worry about it. Adjust as you need to. You might even have to come out. If you have tighter hamstrings, you'll probably not want to bring your hips all the way up into the wall, because you'll find that your tailbone kind of lifts and curls off the floor. You really want the tailbone to be able to relax down and get that stretch if the hamstrings are tight at the backs of the legs. So the way you'll come up into this is I come and I sit on the blanket, and then I scooch myself up all the way into the wall, so I'm touching. Like I said, if the hamstrings are tighter, you may not quite touch. Once I'm there, I use my hands to support, and I just pivot on my bum, and the legs are up. So if your hamstrings are fine, then hips are all the way into the floor. You should feel your tailbone draping off the edge of your blanket, and also the glutes kind of coming off the edge of the blanket. And it's just about being here and receiving. So I like to put the arms out to the sides, but you can always take your hands and put them onto your belly, or even bring them overhead. What we're doing, obviously, is reversing gravity. So rather than gravity pulling everything down towards the feet, we're now pulling it and actually nourishing our internal organs. So it's a really healing regeneration of the internal organs too. For most people, this is also very good for relieving lower back pressure. And it's passive, so if you don't have the energy to do something active that's good for your body and that really stimulates circulation, then this is a wonderful pose to do. So you just stay here. I suggest 3 to 10 minutes. So minimum of 3 minutes, and you can do longer than 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is a really nice stay. When you're ready to come out, you bend the knees, you roll over to your side, use your hands to push yourself up. You may want to rest for a moment just on your side, especially if you've been up for longer, because you might get a head rush from the all of a sudden popping up after being upside down. But that's it. That's legs at the wall, Viparita Karani Mudra, a great pose to try. I look forward to hearing how you like it. Thanks again.